What's up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Yen. I know you already knew, and based off of the title of the video, you already know what you're getting into when watching this video. But before we get into this video, I know you're thinking, sis, but wait, I need the specs on this hair. Just go ahead and put in the comments if you want to see a detailed video on how you can achieve this style. You can also get the really good details on the exact hair that I use, the exact product that I use, and everything. So just comment down below. Okay, you guys, so as you can see by the title, we're about to get into 5 ways to stay goal focused and just connected with self. Some of you may or may not know that I am in my 3rd trimester of my pregnancy. So, we will be expecting a baby boy in September. And throughout this whole journey of this pregnancy and through this time, everything that we're going through, it's extremely challenging for people that are and people that aren't pregnant. There's a lot of things that are going on with our system and just society, and then also our health. I heard that we're going to be back, everybody's going to be locking back down for quarantine and everything, so that can be extremely depressing all by itself. And so thankfully throughout this time I have been able to stay in a peaceful mindset. I've been able to just be in a very joyous mood throughout this time for the sake of my baby boy that's baking in my belly, and then for the sake of me and my family. I have a 3-year-old, I have a husband, and it's important that we all stay as connected to self during this time as we can, because you don't want to lose your mind. We don't have time for that. 2020 is almost done, but it's not done yet. So don't speak into existence 2020 has been the most terrible year ever. There could have been oh my goodness, y'all, what is going on? I need to dust up in here because your girl's allergies are through the roof. Okay. So, as I was saying, with all the negativity that is surrounding us and things like that, it is still important to speak positivity into this year. This year is not over. Things are going to be changing. Things are going to be happening. And you have to believe that things are going to be happening personally in your life. Doors may open and things may happen that you may have not even known or expected to even happen. But because you're speaking positivity despite the negativity that is surrounding you, you're manifesting. You know what? I'm getting too ahead of myself because this is in my steps. These are in my 5 ways. And we gonna have already talked about it before I can even get to it. So let me just start off with this. I am not a life coach. I do not specialize in this area. However, I'm just going based off of my experience, my journey, what's been helping me throughout this time, and I'm sharing it with you guys in hopes that you can apply it to your life and it can be a blessing and helpful to you also. But however, my sis Kiva Gardner, she has her YouTube channel and her Instagram. You guys, she knows all about this. She helps people, and if you have any questions or anything like that, I advise you to check out her channel. I also advise you to follow her and to stay connected with her, because you guys, she just started her YouTube channel, but she is about to be posting some really good stuff for, your spiritual being, your self-care, and just all of that. And it's really going to be great keys for your life. It's going to be a blessing for anyone who watches and for anyone who stays tuned and pretty much follows her on this journey as well. So I will link her Instagram and her YouTube down below in the comments, well, down below in the bio. Okay, so key number 1, write out your goals weekly or daily and stick to them. You have to remember, your goals are not just career goals. It could be your daily goals, things that you want to do around the house, self-care goals, things that you want to start implementing into yourself. It could be about getting to know yourself more. There's tons of different practices and things that you can do as far as goals. We all know this. They say that things have technically stopped. My career goals, my focus, the things that I want to do to make myself a better me, that is still actively going. That is still elevating to next levels. And that's what's going to propel me into next year and into our next season. So that's what keeps me in a great state of mind. Writing out your goals, weekly or daily, and staying focused. So the second key that I will talk about is intentionally speaking positive about yourself, goals, and life, no matter the situation, guys. Oh, that is a whole video on itself, really. But when you speak life into your atmosphere, it will manifest. Speak, and then also speak positively about others. I just stopped all of the questions, stopped paying attention to the things that were not important, and I just start praying for people. Like literally praying the best for people. Every single person that came into my head that I probably seen on Instagram, on my timeline, maybe a friend that I felt like was envious of me, family members. I just spoke positivity over their life, and I pray for everything that they put their hands to, that it would just flourish. Because I just don't feel like I can ask God for things and pray for prosperity and ask God to move in my life and take me to the next level, and I'm feeling any sort of negativity about anybody else. Like, that's just, I don't feel like my prayers can be answered with that type of headspace or that on my heart. You'll realize, because you're praying for other people, because you're wishing well on others, that will come back to you in return. You won't even have to ask for that. You won't have to question why you're not getting that in return. That will come to you because you are in the right mind space. You are in the right, you have the right heart. And it just allowed me, anyways, when I did that, it just allowed me to be just so unconditionally full. There was no room for negativity at that point. And so that was my personal little story. I don't know what yours is, but you can share it down in the comments down below. Sorry, you guys, I'm looking at my notes because I need to stay on track. Your girl be going way off to planet Mars, and I need to stay on track, okay? My third key was learning to externalize, and with who, and learning to internalize within yourself. Let me get into detail when I talk about this. What I mean by, and I may not even be using the proper terminology, but that's just how I understand it. When I say externalize to others, I mean like what you allow yourself to share to that person or other people about your goals, your wants, your needs, or your aspirations. Those are very personal things that you have to be delicate with and be specific as to who you share that with. It is important to keep people around you who reflect you and not compete with you. Let me reiterate that. Reflect you. People who reflect you and not compete with you. There's a fine line between knowing who those people are and aren't in your life. Okay?